Hello my PU2 warriors, welcome back to our channel Diksha Karnataka. I hope all of you are doing good. Yes, so what I'm doing here today is I'm here to make you realize that it is very high time to get started with our serious preparation of PU2 boards, right? And what is the best way to start that? Solving our model question paper number 1 given by your boards. Okay, again this is the latest model paper for your syllabus of mathematics. Okay, so because we need to get into habit of solving a full length paper, a full syllabus paper, because we have done our midterms, we have done 4 or 5 chapters together and solve those type of papers, but now we need to make a habit of sitting for 3 hours and solving a full syllabus, full length papers. So I'm starting today that journey with all of you by solving the entire model question paper number 1. Yes, we have discussed the MCQ part of this particular MQP1 in our live session, but this will be a very detailed solution session, okay, where I'll tell you what not to write, what to write as per the latest the marking scheme which is there. So this is going to be a very important session, so you need to be with me till the end of the video, okay, and do solve all the questions from your side also. Then you can, if you're having a doubt, you can look at the solutions that I'm giving you from my side as well. Okay, so I think we are ready for the session. If you're ready, let me know in the comment section. We are ready to solve our MQP number 1, sir. MQP number 1, model question paper number 1, starting with your, of course, MCQs. This is a very unique question. I have never seen a question like this in last in the previous year when we were dealing with your equivalence class questions. Okay, this is very beautifully designed problem, very easy but good design. Okay, so consider the following equivalence relation R. The relation given is equivalence, okay, on Z means on integers. Superb. The set of integers, the relation basically R is given as the ordered pair is A comma B. The ordered pair right here is A comma B. Let me write here A comma B. Good enough, sir. Now they're saying that this represents your equivalence class of X, then 0 is the set of what? When they write 0 in this bracket, what's the meaning of this? This means that your first element, the first element in the ordered pair is 0, and this is B. When they write it like this, 0, it means the first element is 0 and this is B. Now you have to look for those elements for B where the difference of these elements 0 and B should be even. Why is that? Because we're looking for 2 divides A minus B. The 2 divides the difference, means the difference of the 2 elements in the ordered pair has to be always even. So if you check option B, C, D, we have odd numbers here. 3, we have 5, 7, we have 1, 5, and so on. We have here 1, 3. So whenever you use this, you'll not have what you call, if you use this with 0, 0 minus 1, 0 minus 3, 0 minus of minus 3, whatever you use there, it will not be an even result. So our option is only one and direct option A. 0 minus 0 is divisible by 0, 0 minus 2 is divisible by 0, 0 plus 2 is also divisible by 0. So difference, if you take with the elements given in the option A, will be always divisible by the number 2. So which satisfies the relation given to us. So hence the relation R is equivalence for the option A. Okay, moving on to the question number 2. Sine inverse, we are looking for principal value branch. Do we need time to solve this question? No, sir. We know the answer is going to be option A. Principal value branch of sine inverse is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay. The output which comes, no, that is called as principal value branch. So minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. No, this is a mistake. Excuse me. A mistake. Sorry. Have a look. They have given x constraint. Okay, bacha. X is given from where to where? 1 to 0. See, this is the mistake I made. Luckily, I pointed it out, I saw it, but you might miss it in the examination. So usually the answer for this question is always this. This is my answer. But they have given a constraint on x. This is true when x belongs to where? Belongs to minus 1 to 1. But in this case, they've given 0 to 1. So answer will change from 0 to pi by 2. I hope this is clear. The answer will be option B actually. Option A is wrong answer because x is given from 0 to 1. In that case, the principal value branch will change from 0 to pi by 2, okay, not to the value in the option A. Now moving on to question number 3. The product of matrices A and B is equal to diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix means AB is a diagonal matrix. Diagonal means that it has to be a square matrix. It has to be a square matrix. You're getting me, right? Any diagonal matrix has to be a square matrix. Okay, so of course, sir, it is a square matrix means the value of this has to be what? If it is m, then it has to be m cross m. If it is n, it has to be n cross n. Okay, so please check. They're saying that order of b is given. Order of b is given. Okay, b is given as 2 cross 3, and they're asking us order of a. They're asking us order of a. So first of all, we know that this has to be 2, then only we can multiply ab. To multiply AB, I need to have the number of columns in the matrix A should be equal to number of rows in the matrix B. So this is 2. That is clear. Now what about this? Sir, this has to be 3, because when you take the result, then only you'll get 3 cross 3 if it is 3 cross 2 present over here. The resulting matrix AB will have to have the order 3 cross 3, which is a square matrix. Because since they have given that product is a diagonal matrix, a diagonal matrix is always a square matrix, and if you take the product, this has to be 2, so this has to be 3 as well. Answer is 3 cross 2. Answer is 3 cross 2. Okay, so option C is correct. Please check. B is given. Yeah, AB is okay. That's all right. Please check. 3 cross 2 is the right answer. Moving on. Question number 4. Let A be 2 cross 2 matrix such that this is given value of adjoint of A. We know this formula. This is property. Determinant of A power n minus 1. What is n in this case? N is nothing but 2. Determinant of A power 2 minus 1. Determinant of A power 1. Determinant of A. Find from here. Determinant of A is nothing but 5 square is 25 minus 0. My answer will be simply 25. 25 option A is correct. 25 option A is correct. Having fun so far. All the 4 questions are good problems and they're easy as well. So that's why I keep telling you guys, MCQs, if you're not able to solve means you need to just have some practice, because MCQs are the easier concepts based questions from all the chapters that is there in your syllabus. Okay, means if you are able to solve 5 marker from a chapter, it means 1 marker you must be able to solve, right? Because they're easier relative to other 5 marker or 4 marker problem. Okay, sir. Question number 5 now. A very straightforward question. It's a PYQ as well. Okay, so they have given a function y. This is exponential form, polynomial form, and a constant. I'm looking for derivative. For exponential form, you'll have a power x ln a. For polynomial, you'll have a times of x power a minus 1, and this will be 0. Now you cross check the options. Okay, a power x ln a times of x power a minus 1. Okay, I think option C is suitable, right? C is the only suitable option. Please check. C is the only suitable option. 5th one, option is C. Next. 6th. Choose the statement that is not true from the options given below. Every polynomial function is continuous. That's true. Whether you take quadratic, linear, any polynomial function you take, cubic, they are always continuous in nature. Every rational function is continuous. Yes, if you talk about only the domain, for example, I take y equal to 1 by x. What is the domain here? Domain is going to be all real except for 0. So the function will look like this. So if you remove 0 from this, means if you take out only for the domain part, then that function is always continuous. So even this is true. I'm looking for which is not true. I'm looking for which is not true. Very important. Okay, every differentiable function is continuous. That's also is true. It's a definition of differentiability. We learn about that. And every function, every continuous function is differentiable. That is not always the case. Option D is the incorrect statement and the correct choice. Check the example. This function right here, y equal to mod x, is continuous but non-differentiable. Clear? Y equal to mod x is a continuous function but non-differentiable in nature. Question number 6 over, sir. 7th one. Clear? 7th one. Let C be the circumference and A be the area of a circle. Okay, statement 1. The rate of change of area with respect to radius. Okay, area change with radius. So derivative of pi r square. So it will become 2 pi r, which is same as C. So first statement is correct. First one is correct. rate of change of area with diameter, dA by dd, excuse me, diameter, right? Rate of change of area with diameter. So write the area in that case in the form of diameter. It will be what? Pi d square by 4. Differentiate, you'll end up with what? Pi by 4 outside, and you'll have 2d over here. So this cancels. So you get what? Pi d by 2. Pi d by 2 is nothing but, please check, pi d is going to be a circumference by 2. Okay, this also is true. So dA by dd is coming as c by 2. If somebody is confused how pi d is c, because 2 pi r is circumference, pi into 2r is circumference, so pi into d is circumference. So pi d is circumference, circumference by 2 will be your rate of change of area with diameter, c by 2. Okay, so both of these statements are correct. Option C is right. Option C is the right choice. Next. So you can see the questions are very good, very good. Okay, they're very easy, but they're very beautifully designed problems to challenge yourself on those, good levels of examination. So they are pretty good designed question papers in the model set. We have function given as exponential function. I'm looking for increasing part. This is increasing only when the function goes like this. Remember, this is the graph of exponential function when x is 0, y is 1, this point is 0, 1. This only happens when the base is always more than 1, right? Because for base less than 1, the graph goes like this. This is less than 1 and more than 0. Less than 1 and more than 0, the exponential function decreases actually. But in the case of, if you are looking for an exponential function which is increasing in nature, you have to take value of a more than 1. Hence option D is the right choice. Option D is the right choice. Again, definition based question, but very good problem. Ninth one, the antiderivative. This is a formula based problem, directly formula. Okay, if you have minus 1 upon x times of root of x square minus 1 with dx, this is given by what? Cosec inverse of x plus c. In this case, this is positive, so I have to make this negative. Option C is correct. This is formula. This is a formula. Okay, this is negative and this will be positive. I have here plus in the question given to us, hence this will be negative. Okay, 10th one, find the value of this. Check it out. My function over here fx is x power 99. Whenever you see this limit minus a to a f of x dx, always check for odd and even function. Forgive me. Whenever you have minus a to a fx dx, always check for odd and even function, because that is a property of definite integral, right? So if you check over here, f of minus x, you'll get what? Minus x power 99. The power is odd, means minus x power 99 will come simply minus f of x. So f of minus x is equals to minus fx. F of minus x is equals to minus fx, means the function fx is odd function. Right now, definition is there, right? F of minus x equals to minus fx means the function here is odd function. So what do you get over here? Please check minus a to a fx dx will be 0. Will be 0. Option C is the right choice. For odd function, derivative under minus a to a is always 0, bacha. Always 0. Next what? 11th one. For the given figure AC vector, okay, what is the AC vector going to be? You can apply triangle law of addition here. Yes, triangle law of addition we can apply. So we know that if it is joined head to tail, right? This is the head, this is the tail of vector BC. Then AC will be a resulting vector. So vector AC is given by vector AB plus vector BC. So check here, AB is going to be minus 2A vector and BC is going to be plus 3B vector. Rearrange it please. So 3B vector minus 2A vector. That's your answer for vector AC. 3B minus 2A vector Yeah, option is B. Option is B, correct? Super. 12th one, direction ratio of the vector joining these points from P to Q. If this is the point P over here, this is the point Q, P is given as 2, 3, 0, and we have Q as -1, -2 and 4. P to Q. When you have P to Q, you're going to subtract to find the DRs, direction ratios, in this format. No, please check. -1, -2, that is -3, -2, -3, which is -5, and 4 minus 0 will be simply 4. My answer is -3, -5 and 4. Yeah, option A. Option A. Are you getting it? You can see the variety of questions which is given over here, and actually you can expect this problem in your examination also, whether it is pre-boards, whether it is your finals. This kind of question will come and can come, okay, from vectors. And I hope you all know that, right? The 3 high weighted chapters from where you can expect 4 high weighted chapters from where you can expect 3 marks MCQs. Listen to me. There are 4 chapters from where you can get 3 markers 3 times, okay? Sorry, 4 times basically. So you have C and D, you'll get 3 marks. You'll get AOD also, 3 marks. Then you have vectors, vectors, you have 3 MCQs, and you have probability 3 MCQs. Total of 12 marks will come from these 4 chapters. Total of 12 MCQs will come from these 4 chapters. So understand the logic behind it. It's very, very important to get these covered. 12 out of 20. Big number. Okay, moving on. 13. The Cartesian equation of the line is given. Then what is the vector equation? We all know this will represent your parallel line, right? But before I go ahead and take it as the parallel line in the vector form, right? So remember the vector form, how we write it like this. A given vector is like this, and we are trying to draw a vector or identify a line which is parallel to this vector, okay, and passes through the point A. This point is going to be your point A, and this is going to be the parallel to this vector B. Okay, then you write the vector R equals to vector A and plus lambda B. Plus lambda B. This is the vector form. Yeah. So this point's coordinate is given to you. What is the point's coordinate? Check here. The point's coordinate is 5. Here we have plus 4. It means it has to be -4. Here it is -6, means it is going to be +6. I hope you all know this, right? Because Cartesian form, if you write like this: x minus x1, y minus y1, and z minus z1 equals we have here a1, b1, and c1. Correct now? A1, B1, C1 represents your x, y, z component of the vector B. I hope you all know this, right? A1, B1, C1 represents the x, y, z component of the vector B, and x1, y1, z1 is the vector. Sorry, the what do you call? The coordinates of the point A. Clear now? Okay. So this is my line L1. If I'm writing line L, passing through the point A parallel to the vector B. Super, sir. So just you have to check one thing, whether the coefficient of x, y, z is +1 or not. Always the coefficient of x, y, z in the Cartesian form has to be always +1. +1, +1, +1. This is the standard form, right? So if you see, it is always +1, so no problem here. So I get the answer directly as 5 I cap minus 4 j cap and plus 6 k cap. This is my vector A, plus lambda will come, and this one 3 I cap, 7 j cap, and 2 k cap. Okay, 3, 7, 2, and 5 minus 4, 6. This is the only one. Option C is correct. This is your resulting vector. So I gave you logic how we compare the vector form and Cartesian form, how to identify the line which is passing through, the point which is passing through the line from where the point passes through. Sorry, the point from where the line passes through, and this is the line which is the line parallel to. Okay, clear, sir? Forgive me, I just mixed those two there. Now a question on probability. Very simple. Yes, we have randomly drawn 2 cards without replacement, means the number of cards will reduce because we are not putting it back, we are not replacing it. Okay, super. find the probability that both the cards are black. So black cards, we all know it is going to be 26. Red is going to be what? Again 26. Okay. So let's say the first card is black, means I have 26 out of 52. For the next card, what happens? It will become one less because I've not replaced it back. Once I took the first black card out, I kept it in my pocket. I'm not putting it back. So the number of black card is now less. So 25. And this is what? Also less. So 1 is less, 51. I'm trying to make both card to be black. Means it's going to be intersection, means product. So I get 1 by 2 into 25 by 51. Answer is 25 by 102. Option C. Option C is correct. Option C is correct. Clear? Okay, because I'm looking for both to be true at the same time. So I have to take this and this. So add means intersection, multiplication. Okay. Next. A and B are two events such that PA is 1 by 2, P, A and B is given. They are mutually exclusive, means nothing is common. 0. Okay. So then what will happen? The PA union B will become PA plus PB, because we don't have to subtract this. Actually, it is going to be what? Minus PA intersection B, no, but this is 0. This is 0. Okay. This is given as 3 by 5. This here is 1 by 2. This is going to be PB. This is given as Q actually. This here is given as Q actually. I'm looking for the value of Q. 3 by 5 minus 1 by 2 is Q. LCM is 10. LCM is 10. 3 2 is 6 minus 2 5s are. So 5 Q is coming as, please check, Q is coming as 1 by 10. 1 by 10. B. Done. So this is the end of your MCQ section. Now we have to move on to our fill in the blanks. Okay. Done. Clear. Let's begin. Fill in the blanks. First question. XY, the product of two numbers given as 81. I'm looking for derivative when x is equals to 9. Okay, sir. Differentiate this first. I can use the product rule. Okay. So I get 1 derivative of x as 1, y plus I get x as it is, derivative of y as dy by dx equals to 81. Now when x is 9, check here, when x is 9, y will be what? 9 only. Y will be 9 only. Okay. Super, sir. So I'm looking for, okay, sorry, this will be what? This will be 0, no? Derivative of 81 is 0 actually. So I get dy by dx equals to minus y upon x. So minus 9 upon 9. This is 9 from here and this x is given as 9. Answer is minus 1. Answer is minus 1. Done? Simple question. 16th one is over. 17th. Absolute maximum value. Okay. Very simple. This is what do you call f dash of x, if you take, it will become 2x, right? So for a positive value, it will be positive only. In 0 to 2, it is going to be always increasing in nature. So in this domain, 0 to 2, the maximum will occur at 2 only. 2 square is going to be 4. What did I say? For this function, we are only considering the domain 0 to 2. In that, the maximum will occur at 2 square, which is 4. So absolute maximum value will be 4 only. Okay. There is no critical point as such in this. Okay. 0 is also there, but at 0 it will be 0, right? I'm looking for absolute maximum. M and N are respectively are the order and degree. I'm looking for M and N. So order M. Check here. Order is the highest derivative, 2. Degree N is the power of the derivative, again 2. So M minus N will be what? 2 minus 2. Answer is 0. Answer is 0. Got it? Order is what? The highest derivative, and degree is what? The power of the highest derivative. In this case, both of them were 2 and 2, hence answer is 0. The value of lambda for which the vectors are collinear. Simply take the ratios, right? So 2 by minus 4 minus 3 by lambda 4 by minus 8. Check here. Minus 2 minus 2. Okay, so minus 3 by lambda equals to 1 by minus 2. So lambda will be equal to what? 6. Cross multiply and get the answer. Equals to 6. Okay, is equals to 6. Last one marker, the fill in the blanks. F be the event of a sample space S. What it means that if this is my sample space S, F is part of the sample space. It means intersection of S and F will be what? Simply F. Okay, and what they're asking is find the conditional probability of S. Find the conditional probability of S provided that F has already occurred. Okay, so I'll get this as PS intersection F divided by PF. This value is nothing but PF from here. Okay, I get the answer as 1. The answer is 1. Clear? So this is the end of your section A, the 1 marker question. 20 questions are done. They were all very good problems. I hope you you don't have any difficulty solving them now. Do practice more and more times so that you'll not have any difficulty, because our aim is to get very good marks in PU2. We can't settle for 75, 85 like that. We have to get very good marks in PU2, because to support our KSET rank, I need to score out of out in PU2, and that will happen only if you are consistent, only if you are rectifying all the mistakes that you are facing right now and asking me all your doubts. Okay, when can you ask me your doubts? In the comment section, in the live sessions, all of those are there. Do comment, do join in and participate in the live discussions and get your doubts cleared. Okay, now part B, find the value of tan inverse of this. Okay, start from here, we'll go back, we'll work backwards from here. 2 times of sine inverse of 1 by 2, that's pi by 6. Okay, so first bracket is solved now, right? 2 times of cos of pi by 3, cos of pi by 3, so 2 as it is, again it will become 1 by 2, so 1. Now I have tan inverse of 1, that is how much? Pi by 4. Check this out, answer is pi by 4. Clear? Start your work backwards from the smallest bracket to the largest one. Okay, sine inverse, cos, and then tan inverse. It's a 2 marker question, very simple. Next, find the area of triangle whose vertices are given like this using determinants. Okay, area of triangle. Area of a triangle is given by 1 by 2, determinant of 3, 8, 1 minus 4, 2, 1, 5, 1, 1. Okay, go ahead with 3. What I have? 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1, with minus 8 what I have over here is cancelled, and get minus 4 and minus 5, so minus 9. Check here, minus 4 and minus 5, so minus 9. With plus 1 I have minus 4 and minus 10, minus 4 and minus 10, right? Minus 4 and minus 10. So we have 1 by 2, 3 into 1, so this is simply 3. 9 into 72, right? And over here I have minus 14, I guess. Yeah, 17 I'm getting. 1 by 2, we have what? Check this out, excuse me, 75, right? So I'll get what? This 1 by 2, and we'll have here 1 and 6, 61. So 30.5 square units. Am I right? 75 minus 14 is going to be 61. And that is going to be divided by 2, so 30.5 square units was the answer. Same, 30.5 only. Okay, simple problem. Application of determinant to find the area of triangle. Derivative when the sine inverse of this is given as function y. So you can solve it directly also without using any substitution, but if you use substitution it will become much simpler. So simply take x value as tan theta. So 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is given by sine 2 theta. The formula is there. Put this back. I get here y equal to sine inverse of sine 2 theta. From here I get y as 2 theta, because if you operate sine inverse and sine, they're cancelling each other, inverse functions. So now you put the value of theta back. If x is tan theta, means theta is tan inverse of x. Now you differentiate y dash 2 into 1 upon 1 plus x square. Answer is 2 upon 1 plus x square. Right? Correct? Yes. Check. 2 upon 1 plus x square is your result. 24th one. Find the interval in which the in which of the function f given like this is strictly increasing in nature. Strictly increasing in nature. For that, what you're gonna do? Differentiate, find the critical point and check on the number line. Okay. All right, sir. 2x plus 2, put it equal to 0 to get the critical point. You'll get x value as -1, number line, -1, plus infinity, minus infinity I'm looking for. Now check the factors. Factor coefficient is nothing but +2, so start with the plus sign. Here the minus sign. I'm looking for positive side because I'm looking for strictly increasing. This is going to be your f dash of x more than 0. Okay, so if I'm looking for strictly increasing function, I have to go with f dash of x more than 0. Okay, and that happens when x belongs to -1 open to infinity open. Not close because I'm looking for strictly increasing nature. So -1 open to infinity open. Please check. This is the final answer. Another 2-marker question. Very simple, right? Next. 25th. Find x sine inverse of x upon root of 1 minus x square. This is a simple problem based upon substitution in integration. Okay, you'll see. Take sine inverse of x as theta. Differentiate now. So you'll get 1 upon root of 1 minus x square dx by d theta as 1. So you get this value dx upon root of 1 minus x square equals to d theta. Okay, and from here you get this as sine theta equals to x. Substitute these things back in this equation. So you have this integration as x will be sine theta. Sine inverse of x will be simply theta. This will become theta, this will become sine theta, and this whole thing will become d theta. This whole thing over here will be d theta. Okay, apply by parts. We're gonna use the preference order. Algebra has preference over the trigonometry. So theta will be kept as it is. Integration of sine is nothing but minus cos theta, product. There comes a minus sine. Integration of the derivative of theta, that is 1. Again this will become minus cos theta. One more time d theta, right? So we have the answer as minus theta cos theta. Minus and minus becomes plus, and integration of cos sine theta. Yes, sine theta, and of course plus c is there. Now put back the values. Theta is nothing but sine inverse of x. Cos theta will be what? If x is sine theta, excuse me, just a second guys. If x is sine theta, then cos theta is given by root of 1 minus sine square theta, right? So root of 1 minus x square. Now use this in this given result. We have minus sine. Theta is what? For cos I can write first. 1 minus x square cos theta. Theta is what? Sine inverse of x from the first step. And we have sine theta as x. Okay. So plus x and plus c. Now this right here is my final answer. Please check. This right here is my final answer. X minus this whole thing and plus c. I can write x over here and this whole thing second term. That's my final answer. Got it done? Yes? Okay. 26th problem. Find the general solution of the given differential equation. I'm looking for general solution, means the constant c will come. Use variable separable method over here. So I have this as y square dy 2x dx integrate. I'll get y cube by 3. I'll get 2 times of x square by 2 plus a constant c. 2 and 2 cancels. So I get y cube by 3 equals to x square plus c. Y cube equals to 3x square plus 3c. So y cube equals to 3x square plus a constant k, where k is equals to 3c. That's your answer. Got it? Yes, done. These simple questions? Yes, sir. 27. Find the area of parallelogram when the adjacent sides are given. So whenever you have adjacent sides given like this for any parallelogram, okay, then you're gonna find, let's say this is A, B, you're gonna find A cross B and their modulus you're gonna take. Find A cross B and their modulus you're gonna take. Okay, so first step is to find A cross B. How to find A cross B? Write I, J, K. Find the determinant value 3, 1, 4, 1, -1 and 1. Okay, with I cap I'm getting 1 plus 4, so 1 here plus 4 here. With minus J cap I'm getting what? Check here, 3 minus 4, and with plus K cap what I'm getting? Determinant value -3 and -1, that's -4, am I right? -3 and -1. Okay, so I have here 5 I cap and I have here -1, right? So plus J cap and -4 K cap. This is value of your A cross B. I'm looking for A cross B the modulus. A cross B the mod. So this will become what? Square of 5 is 25 plus 1 plus, what is it? 16. So 26 plus 6 is going to be 52. 5, no? 2 root 13, it's like this. What's the answer? 42, huh? 1 second. I think something is wrong. Yeah, 42, excuse me. Calculation mistake. This will be 42. 1 second. This will be 42 square units. Correct, friends? Because 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 5 is 12, carries 2, and we'll have 2 plus 1, 3, carries 1, right? 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 1, 12, carries 1. 2 plus 2 will be 4, correct. So 42. This is not there. The answer is root 42 square units, same is written over here. Moving on to question number 28 now. This is very simple. If I had area of triangle, I'll do what? Divide by 2 also. I'll divide by 2, then I'll take the modulus. Okay, moving on. 28. Find the angle between the pair of lines. Angle they're asking, okay? So first step is to check the coefficients of x, y and z. They have to be always 1. 1, yes, 1 here, also 1 here as well. So yes, positive 1 is there. So now you are going to identify the vector b1. You will have this as 3i cap, 5j cap and 4k cap. Vector b2 from the second line, the one which is parallel to, so it's going to be what? I cap, j cap and 2k cap. If it is not 1, we have to make 1. How do you do that? By multiplying with -1 or something like that, okay? Or taking whatever is the coefficient, taking it common from x, y, z and putting in the denominator. That's why I said make sure this is always 1. Make sure your coefficient of x, y, z is always 1. Okay, super. Alright, so I'm looking for then the angle between them, right? So I get this as cos theta equals to b1 dot with b2 upon b1 mod into b2 mod. Okay, dot of these two will be what? 3 into 1 is 3, 5 into 1 is 5 and 4 into 2 is 8. Okay, divided by their individual modulus. So we'll have check this out, 9 plus 25 plus 16, right? 9 plus 25 plus 16, right? And for this one we'll have 1 plus 1 plus 4. 1 plus 1 plus 4. Okay, correct, no? 9 plus 25 plus 16, that's going to be 50 only. Okay, fine. 5 plus 3 is 8, so 16 over here. 5 plus 3, 8 plus 8 is 16. This is root 50 and root 8. Root 50 and root 8. Let me check. Sorry, root 6, excuse me, root 6. Okay, root 50 and root 6, excuse me guys. Alright, so 25 plus 25 will be 50 and this will be 4 plus 2, which is 6. Yes, correct. So let's look for the cos theta then one more time over here, simplification part. For cos theta, what we have, sir? What do we have, sir? Cos theta is equals to 16 raised to, or 16 by root 50 means 25 into 2, right? So I get 25 into 2 into 3 into 2. Okay, right? No, yeah. So I get this as 25 root will come out as 5, and this 2 will also come out 2. 3 is kept inside. I have here cancel this 2 now with this, so I have 8 left. 8 by 5 root 3 is there. Multiply root 3 over here and over here. I'll get 8 root 3 by 15 cos theta. Okay, so theta value is nothing but cos inverse of 8 root 3 by 15. Final answer. If you're not sure, don't worry, do your own calculation. Do your own calculation, sir. Okay, 28th is over, no problem. Question number 29 now. Yes, 8 root 3 by 15, same thing is over here. All right. A die is thrown, E is the event, then the number of appear. Okay, a die is thrown means I have possibilities as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's write the sample space first. This is my sample space. Okay. If E is the event, the number of E represents event number appearing is multiple of 3. So we have 3 and 6. So what is going to be the PE? PE will be 2 upon 6. So 1 by 3. Correct now? Because probability of getting the event E. What is the event E? Event E is the multiples of 3. So we have only 2 such options, 3 or 6. 2 by 6. Total option is what? 6. So I get 1 by 3. Okay. F is the event number of appearing be even. So even number will be what? 2, 4 and 6. So PF will be what? PF will be probability of getting the event F will be what? Total number is what? 1, 2, 3 items. So 3 upon 6 I get 1 by 2. Now let's look for intersection of E and F. Check E and F intersection is what? 6 and 6. Only one intersection. So what is going to be P of E intersection F? We have only one, which is 1 upon 6. Now they are asking you check whether they are independent or not. We know that for independent events, what is the condition? PE intersection F should be equal to PE into PF. Check, this value is nothing but 1 by 6, and this value will be what? PE is 1 by 3, and this value is what? 1 by 2, right? 1 by 2. So I'm getting this value also equals to 1 by 6. This is my LHS and this is my RHS. They're equal. They both are equal. It means the given event E and F are independent. E and F are independent. Clear? E and F are independent. Got it? Next. Okay, part 3, a 3 marker. Okay, a very simple 3 marker. The saying L be the set of all lines in a plane, in the same plane. Don't forget it is in the same plane. Okay, and R be the relation in L defined as the ordered pair L1, L2 are perpendicular to each other. Now if I talk about reflexive relation, I'm looking to prove that R is symmetric but not reflexive, not transitive. Think about it. If I talk about reflexive relation, can L1 be perpendicular to itself? Not possible, sir. A line cannot be perpendicular to itself. Can it be? No, sir. A line can never be perpendicular to itself. Not possible. Okay. So L1 is not perpendicular to L1. Okay. So reflexive not possible. Let's look for symmetric. If L1 is perpendicular to L2, means if it is like this, L1 here, L2 here, then also is true. Reverse is also true. L2 is perpendicular to L1. Both of these are true, means basically L1 R L2 is true, then L2 R L1 is also true. So the given relation is symmetric but not reflexive. What about transitive, sir? What about transitive? Check here. L1 is perpendicular to L2. Okay, sir. L1 and L2 perpendicular. L2 is perpendicular to L3. Check here, sir. So we have L2 over here, no? Is perpendicular to another line, L3. Don't forget they are in the same line. They're in the same plane, because if it was not in the same plane, then the story will be different. This is the same plane, okay? Means L3 is in the same plane as L2 and L1, okay? So if L1, L2 is perpendicular, they look like this. If L2, L3 is perpendicular, they look like this. Then conclusion will be what? Conclusion from here will be what? That L1 will be perpendicular to L3. Check here. Here we have L1 now. L1 and L2 perpendicular. L2 and L3 perpendicular, but L1 and L3 are actually parallel. So this is not true. This is not true. Hence, the given relation is not transitive. So you have only symmetric, yes, reflexive and transitive, not possible. Okay, getting the point? All right. If it was not in the same plane, then the story will be different. Then we can say that this will be possible. But right now, with the same plane, not possible. Clear? Have a look. 31. Find the simplest form of tan inverse of 1, okay, this whole form 1 plus x square in the root minus 1 upon x, okay. So how do you solve this? Of course, whenever you see 1 plus x square, we have to make this as 1 plus tan square theta. So basically my x will be what? X will be tan theta, and that is my substitution. Check. So I'll have here sec square theta in the root minus 1 upon tan theta. Okay, this will become sec theta minus 1 upon tan theta. This will become 1 upon cos theta minus 1 upon sin theta by cos theta. Take the LCM now. So I get 1 minus cos theta upon cos theta by sin theta upon cos theta. Cos and cos is cancelled. I get 1 minus cos theta from here, and sin will come over here, sin theta. Now this is in the tan inverse. Write the tan inverse now outside. Tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta, this tan inverse I'm writing now, upon sin theta. Now again use the formulas of half angle. This will become 2 sin square theta by 2, and this will become 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Okay, check here, 2 and 2 is cancelled. This sign is cancelled with one of the sign in the numerator, and I have tan inverse of, one sin is left over here, one cos is left over here, tan theta by 2, tan inverse of tan theta by 2, 1 by 2 times of theta, 1 by 2 times what is the value of theta, sir? If x is tan theta, means theta is tan inverse of x. Okay, so tan inverse of x. This is the simplified form of given expression. Simplified form of given expression is 1 by 2 tan inverse of x. Tan inverse of x. Problem? No. Done? Can we move on? Yes, let's move on. Yeah, same written over here as well. 32. Express the matrix A 1 4 6 7 as the sum of matrix which is symmetric and skew symmetric. We have a form for that. So a symmetric matrix is given by A plus A dash by 2. This is given by A minus A dash by 2. So this whole thing will be done only if I have A dash. So find the A transpose. For A transpose I will have 1 7 as it is, 4 comes here, 6 comes here. Let's find A plus A transpose by 2. So keep 1 by 2 outside. Add 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 over here, and 6 plus 4 is 10, 4 plus 6 is also 10, and 7 plus 7 is 14. So this will make what? A plus A dash by 2 will be what? 1 by 2 is there, no, means 1, 5, 5 and 7. Next is A minus A dash. A minus A dash by 2. Cross check. Excuse me. Yeah. Difference of these two, right? 1 minus 1 is 0. 4 minus 6 is minus 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. 7 minus 7 is also 0. It becomes what? Check here. 0 minus 1, 1 and 0. Okay, so basically I'm saying that A, matrix A is given as 1, 4, 6, 7 equals to, excuse me, I can do better. Yeah. Matrix A is given by A plus A dash by 2 plus A minus A dash by 2. This is the form. I'm going to use it over here. A plus A dash. Check it out. What I have over here. 1, 5, excuse me, yes sir, plus sign will come, and over here I'll have what, 0 minus 1 1 0. Just quickly verify. 1 plus 0 is 1, 5 minus 1 is 4, 5 plus 1 is 6, and 7 plus 0 is 7. So this is basically verified. You can cross check. Okay, simple question. Expressing the given matrix of a 2 cross 2 order in the form of sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. This is the standard form, a plus a dash by 2 and a minus a dash by 2. I can write it better. Okay, okay, done. Moving on to question number 33 now. This is very simple. Okay, now it's time to solve the question number 33. Sin x power x, and we have sin inverse of x. Okay, so we'll assume this to be function p and this to be q. So I'm looking for dy by dx. I'll get dp by dx plus dq by dx. So differentiate both the functions individually and then club them later. Okay, we can find this very easily. dq by dx, derivative of sin inverse is 1 upon root of 1 minus x squared. This is the derivative of sin inverse. Next we have to differentiate this sin x power x. So we have taken that as p. You know, whenever we have the power form, okay, quotient form or product form, we tend to use logarithmic differentiation. Yes. So apply log of p over here, and if you apply log, x will come in front, x log sin x, because this is a power, no, so it will come as the coefficient of log. Now differentiate this. You'll have over here 1 by p, then you'll have dp by dx. Okay, and if you differentiate x, you'll have this as 1 and log sin x as it is. Okay, there will be a plus sign. This time you'll keep x as it is, differentiate log sin x, so you'll get sin in the denominator. Derivative of log is 1 by whatever is there inside the log, and derivative of sine from the chain rule will give me cos x. Let's club the result by simplifying it. So I have dp by dx, p will move on this side, so p times of a bracket, check, log sin x plus x cot x, I want the value of dy by dx, right? So my answer will be what? Check, my answer would be combination of this one and this one. So let's write it together. What is value of p? Value of p, sin x power x. Sin x power x into log sin x plus x cot x, and we have plus 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. This is it. This is your answer. This is your final answer. Please check. Yeah, log sin x plus x cot x plus 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. Simple question, 3 marker. Let's move on. Find the positive numbers whose sum is 15 and the sum of whose squares is minimum. Okay, so if you have to find the two numbers whose sum is 15, means let's say x is the first number, other will be what, 15 minus x. Clear, right? Then only the sum will be 15. Okay, sum of the squares is minimum, so let's write the sum of the squares as x square plus 15 minus x the whole square. Okay, I have to minimize this, means I have to differentiate and find the critical values and all those things. Differentiate the square with x, you'll get 2x. Over here you'll have plus 2 times of 15 minus x into minus 1. Correct? Please check. A derivative of this will be 2 into 15 minus x. Then you have to differentiate minus x also. We'll get minus 1. Okay. 2x you have. Expand this, you'll get plus 2x again, and you'll have minus 30. To get the critical point, you put the derivative equals to 0. So you'll have this as 4x equals to 30 from here. Moving this 30 on this side, x is going to be 15 by 2, right? 30 by 4 is 15 by 2. So you'll have 7.5. So the numbers are, this is only one critical point. It means this point has to be the point of minima, because we are looking for minima only. So the numbers will be what? X equals to 7.5 and other is also 7.5 only. Two numbers are 7.5 and 7.5. Please check. The two numbers are 7.5 and 7.5 is a decimal number or a fraction. Your choice. 3 marker. Next. 35th. Integrate this function. Partial fraction, very simple one. Start from here. X plus 1, x plus 2, a upon first factor, b upon second factor. Just look for the numerator. A times of x plus 2. Over here you have x. Don't worry about denominator because they are same, right? If you take LCM, they will be same denominator. So now figure it out. If you take x value as minus 2, LHS will become minus 2. This will be what? A times of 0 and b times of, you will have minus 2 plus 1, right? Minus 2 plus 1. You will get minus 2 equals to minus b, right? Minus b, because minus 2 plus 1 is minus. So from here you are getting the value of b as 2 simply. The value of b as 2 simply. Okay. Now this time you put x as minus 1. So you have this value as minus 1, the LHS side. And over here you'll have what? A times of minus 1 plus 2. That is 1 and this will be 0. So you get the value of a is minus 1. Now you have the coefficients for the partial fraction. You can directly start the solution of this question. So integration will be what? Check here. You will have minus 1 upon x plus 1 dx and you'll have a plus sign 2 upon x plus 2 dx. I have replaced this by this. Okay, I have replaced this one by this one. Got it? And now in that case, this will become minus ln x plus 1 plus twice of ln x plus 2 plus c. Combine these two. First you're going to move this 2 over here. So you'll have ln of x plus 2 the square plus c. And then use the formula of log a minus log b. So this will be as it is, no? So you have the final answer as ln x plus 2 the whole square divided by x plus 1 plus c. This right is your final answer. X plus 2 the whole square by x plus 1. Simple question on partial fractions. 36th one. If A, B, C are 3 vectors such that A is 3, B is 4, C is 5 and each vector is orthogonal to the sum of other two, means they are saying that A orthogonal means A dot with B plus C is 0. It means that, excuse me, it means A dot B plus A dot C is 0. Same way you'll get the other 3 equations also. I've taken A dot with B plus C. You can take B dot with A plus C and C dot with A plus B. Okay, so you'll have A dot B, A dot C, and you'll have same way A dot C and B dot C. You'll have same way A dot B and what is it? B dot C. Okay, so you have the 3 variations like this. This is all dot product. Please check. We are having A dot B 2 times, A dot C 2 times and B dot C 2 times. If you add all of these, you will have twice of A dot B plus B dot C plus C dot A equals to 0. If you add them, you have twice of each of these. Twice of A dot B, B dot C and C dot A as 0. Now they are asking us find the value of this modulus A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C. So you're going to do what? Take a whole square. We have a formula for this. A square, B square, C square, twice of AB, BC, CA. So A square, B square, C square, and we have twice of AB, BC, and CA. This is nothing but 0, we just proved right now. So this value over here will become A plus B plus C whole square equals to square of A. A is given as 3, so 9. Square of B, 4, so 16. Square of C is 5, so 25. This sum is 50 over here. I want the value of the modulus, so I'll remove the square from here. Please check. My answer is 25 into 2, so 5 root 2. 5 root 2. Please check. 5 root 2 is clear. Have a look. Okay. So answer is 5 root 2. Alright. Next one, 37th. Derive the equation of the line in a space through the point and parallel to the vector in the vector form. Okay. So this is a plane, xy plane. Equation of a line in space passing through a point. Let's say this is a point. This point is point A. The line is going like this. Let's say the line is L. Okay. And this is parallel to a vector, let's say B. Alright. And this point's A coordinate is what? It's going to be X, Y, and Z. Or we can call it X1, Y1, Z1 also. Alright. And the position vector of this point is actually what? Vector A. What is vector A? Vector A is the position vector of the point A. Okay. So basically my vector OA is vector A. Okay. So I'm looking for a general point on the line L1, general form of that, vector form of that point. Okay. So equation of that line. Yes. So there will be, let's say, point, this will be vector R, this will be vector R. Okay. And this point actually, so yes, I had to change it. This here is not x, y, z. It is going to be unknown value x1, y1, and z1. This point will be x, y, and z. Okay, I have taken any arbitrary point on the line L through which I have drawn the vector R. I am looking for the equation of the vector R, basically the general vector form of the line L. Okay, so if you apply the triangle law of addition in the OA, let's say call it as B. OAB. So if you apply the vector triangle law of addition, if you apply, you'll get what? Vector R is equals to, because OA is going this way and AB is going this way, right? So vector R is equals to vector OA plus vector AB. Now what is vector AB? So vector AB is actually parallel to the vector B. Vector AB is parallel to the vector B. So AB and B are collinear vectors. AB and B are collinear vectors. It means that I can write vector AB as something lambda times vector B. Because AB and B are collinear vectors, right? So AB equals to lambda vector B. Okay, sir. Substitute. What is OA? OA is the given vector, the position vector of the point A, A plus. What is AB? Lambda B. This is your answer for another 3-mark question in the vector form, not in the Cartesian form. If they said Cartesian form, then you'll write A as xi cap, y cap, and zk cap. If they ask you about a Cartesian form, you'll write xi cap, x1 I cap, y1 j cap, and zk cap. I'll write R as xi cap, yi cap, j cap, and zk cap. And B will be some values, A, B, C, something like that. Okay, so if that was a Cartesian form, you have to write the Cartesian form of these 3 individually and then substitute to get the result as a lambda constant. Okay, so this is your answer 37. Please check derivation of your form. Okay, languages you can write from your side as well, just to understand how the figure is drawn, how it is triangle law of addition, and the vector in the collinear form. Next, 38, a base theorem question from the probability, a 3-marker problem. There are 2 boxes, namely box 1 and box 2. Okay, box 1, box 2. Box 1 has 3 reds and 6 black balls. Box 2 has 5 reds and 5 black balls. Okay, one of the 2 boxes is selected at random and ball is drawn is found to be red. Okay, means box picking a box is a random event, so probability of picking the box B1 or the box B2 is 1/2. Okay, means I have two boxes here. Chances of me picking one box will be half the chance. Okay, sir. Now, so they have chosen what? Once a box is picked, selected at random, a ball is drawn from the box which is found to be red. Okay, find the probability that the red ball comes out of box 2. So they're asking you to find what? They have picked a red ball already. The event is very simple. Please check. Red ball has already been picked, found to be red. So red ball is already picked. Red ball is already picked. So red ball is picked, provided that it is coming from box number 2. So I'll have here B2. I'm looking for PB2R. Okay, means already I have picked the red ball. Now I am looking for that if that red ball is from the box B2, what are the chances of that? Okay, great. This is my question statement, what I'm looking for. Let's find the result that we can find first. So let's find the red ball picking from the box 1. Chances of me picking the box 1 and getting a red ball out will be RB1. Chances of me picking a red ball from the box 1 will be RB1. And what is that? 3 by 9. 3 by 9. Okay. Next, what is there? Yes. Check. Another red ball from box B2 will be what? 5 by 10. How much is that? 1 by 2. 1 by 2. 5 reds out of total 10 means 1 by 2. Okay. Now we'll apply the base theorem. What is the base theorem? For P B2R, this is given by PR B2, apply the conditional probability of this. So PB2 divided by same thing, the total probability of getting the red, from both the boxes. Okay, listen to me. The denominator will be total probability of getting the red from both the boxes. So you have to write for same thing for both the boxes. So PRB2 into PB2 plus PRB1 into PB1. So what is PRB2? Check here. 1 by 2. What is PB2? 1 by 2. Divided by, this value will be same, 1 by 4, because this and this is same thing. So 1 by 4 plus PRB1. How much is that? 3 by 9. So 1 by 3. PRB1 is 3 by 9 means 1 by 3. 1 by 3. And PB2 is again 1 by 2. Simplify. You have 1 by 4 over here. You have 1 by 4 and 1 by 6. LCM will be 12. Right? LCM will be 12. 4 3s are means you'll have 3 over here. And 6 2s are means we'll have 2 over here. If you're not sure, please do your own calculation. I have 6 over here, 6 2s are 12. So 1 into 2 will be 2 only, right? So what I have so far, 1 by 4 divided by 5 by 12. 4 3s is gone. My result, check. I have this 3 will go up, right? So I'll have here 3 upon 5. 1 by 4, I have cancelled 4 with the 12. I have only 3 left now. 3 will go up, okay? So 3 by 5 is the probability of picking a red ball and finding it to be from the box number 2. This is my answer for a 3-mark question. Model question paper number 1. Clear? 38th is done. Now we'll move on to questions from section D, 5 marker. Question from section D, 5 marker. The first one is very simple. State whether the given function is 1 1 onto or not, and if it is 1 1 onto or bijective, justify why it is like that. Okay, so let's look for 1 1 first. So for it to be 1 1, we know that f of x1 should be equal to f of x2. Apply this. 3 minus 4x2. 3 and 3 is cancelled. I get minus 4x1 equals to minus 4x2. Minus 4 and minus 4 cancelled. It means x1 equals to x2. So I started from f of x1 equals to f of x2 and reaching x1 equals to x2. It means the given function fx is 1 1. First part is justified. Now we have to check for onto also. So how do you check for onto? We'll look to find the range. If the range is same as codomain, you can see the codomain is all real, right? So y equals to 3 minus 4x is there. Make x a subject over here. So you'll get 4x equals to 3 minus y. X equals to 3 minus y upon 4. Now check, what is the y value? Y is from codomain. Any value of y you put, y belongs to any real numbers. Y belongs to any real number. The resulting value 3 minus something upon 4, the x will also correspond to a real number. It means for every value in the codomain set, there will be a mapping done to domain. There's none of the element in this is left out, right? For every value in y, the corresponding x is in the domain all real. So for all real y, x is always all real. What it means that your range is equal to codomain. How come, sir? I explained to you with the mapping also. Every value in the y codomain has a mapping in what you call, or the pre-image in the domain. Hence the range and codomain are equal because there is no element left out in this. There is no value of y which is left alone, because for every value there exists a value in the domain. So we have range equal to codomain. It means what? It means the fx is onto also. So if the given function is 1 1 and onto, it means the fx actually is bijective. And that was your question. Fx actually is bijective in nature, 5 marker. Very simple. Next, they can ask you invertible. Yes, it is invertible. They can ask you to find inverse. This is your inverse. Just change the function from x to y. This will become y 3 minus x upon 4. Okay, that's the inverse of the function. 40th. Okay, now this I have done some calculations to save some time. This is a very simple question, comes almost every year. Okay, the product and verification of the distributive property over addition. What is this? Distributive property over addition. Check here. AC, how defined AC, sir? Product of these two. 0 into 2 is 0, 6 into 2 is minus 12, 7 into 3 is 21. 21 minus 12 is how much? 9. Same way, minus 6 into, you're going to go ahead with the column over here. 6 into 2 is minus 12, 0, and 24. Minus 12 plus 24 is 12. So if you multiply, you'll get AC like this. Same way, B with C, you'll have BC like this. Check. 0 into 2 is 0, minus 2 plus 3. Minus 2 plus 3 is how much? 1. Minus 2 plus 3 is 1. 1 into 2 is 2, 0, and 6. 6 plus 1 is, sorry, 6 plus 2, no, 1 into 2 is 2. So 6 plus 2 is 8. So you can see this is your BC. Now A plus B. Find A plus B. Sum of these two, 0 plus 0, 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1, you can check. 0, 7, 8, minus 5, 0, 10, and 8 minus 6 and 0. Okay. Once you get this, multiply this AB with C. This C. 0 into 2, 0. 7 into minus 2 is minus 14. 8 into 3 is 24. Minus 14 plus 24 is 10. This is the elements of A plus B into C. They're saying prove that the sum of these two are equal to this. Please check. 9 plus 1 is 10. 12 plus 8 is 20. 30 minus 2 is 28. Any question can come easier than this? No, sir. Very simple problem. Again for 5 mark. 41. Solve the system of linear equations by matrix method. Let's find the form of the equations first. The matrix form. So the we have to make the what do you call, matrix of coefficient first. Okay, so let's do that. We'll have over here 4, 3, 2. First one, 2, 4, and 6. We have 6, 2, and 3. The variable matrix will be x, y, and z, and this will be what? The constant matrix. 60, 90, and 70. So this is your matrix A, this is B, sorry, this is B, and this is X. This matrix is X over here. Okay, now to find X, I need to find what? A inverse B. I have to take A inverse B to find X, right? How do you find A inverse? The formula for A inverse is what, bacha? Adjoint of A upon determinant of A. Determinant of A I have already found to get the answer as 50. Simple. If you want, I can show you over here. If you check here, 4 will be, what is it? Determinant of A. Check. 4 times of 12 minus 12, which is 0. 12 minus 12 is 0. Now check with 3. We'll have minus 3 over there. This is cancelled. 6 minus 36. So minus 30. Correct, no? 6 minus 36 is minus 30. The last one plus 2. Check here. 4 minus 24, right? 4 minus 24 is what? Minus 20. So this is going to be 90 minus 40. What is this? This is coming as plus 90 and minus 40. Answer is 50. Answer is 50. Okay, so this is your determinant of A now. I'm looking for which is non-zero, means it is a non-singular matrix, so inverse will exist. Okay, now next step is to find the adjoint. For that we have learnt a trick. Let's apply that. Write this matrix 4 3 2 2 4 6 6 2 3 and repeat the first two rows. So 4 3 2 2 4 6, the first two columns, so 4 2 6 4 2, the second column 3 4 2 3 4. After making this 5 cross 5 matrix, remove the first row and first column. Okay, and simply go in the vertical form like this, do the cross multiplication and write the answer for adjoint directly in rows. Check. Let's check. 12 minus 12, 0. 12 minus 12 is 0. 4 minus 9, minus 5. 4 minus 9 is minus 5. 18 minus 8, 6 is 18 minus 8, so 10. Okay, same way 36 minus 6, so 30 in this one. 36 minus 6 is 30. 12 minus 12, 0. Check. 12 minus 12 is 0. 4 minus 24, so minus 20. Same, this is done. Let's go to the last one. 4 minus 24, so again minus 20, and we'll have 4 minus 24 is yeah, correct, 24. 18 minus 8, so 10. And over here we have, what is it? 8 minus, so 16 minus 6, so 10. Check here, this is my adjoint of A. 0 minus 5, 10, 30, 0 minus 20, minus 20, 10, 10. So I have written already over here the calculations to save some time. Check here. So I have got the adjoint A. If you have to find out what is the inverse going to be, this divided by this value 50. That's my inverse. Please check. So this method is clear. This is all clear. Here it is the inverse. Okay. Now I want to find X. How do you find X? A inverse into B. A inverse you already got, product you're going to take. 0 into 60 is 0, minus 5 into 90 is minus 450, 10 into 70 is 700, 30 into 60 is 1800, 0 into 90 is gone, minus 1400, minus 1200, 900 and 700. Simplify this please. 1 by 50 you have. This will be what? 250. And this will be what? 400. So we go 9 plus 7 is 1600, again 400. Simplify, you'll have 50, no? So 588. Check. 5 5 is 25, 5 8 is 40, again 40. So 588 is the value of the matrix X. What is the matrix X? If you remember, matrix X was X, Y and Z. From here you get the value as 588. That's your answer. X value is 5, Y value is 8 and Z value also is 8. This is Z, not 2. Z value is also 8. Please check. Once again from here, 5 marker. Clear? Next move on. Second derivative question. Second derivative problem. Difficult? Not at all. Just find the second derivative using the exponential function. We'll see. From here first, find the first derivative. They have written here what? They have written here y2 minus 5y1 plus 6y is 0. They have written this one only, right? Let's find y1 first. Let's find y1. What is y1 going to be? 3 e power 2x as it is into 2, right? Into 2. And we'll have over here 2 e power 3x into 2. Sorry, 3. Correct, no? There's 3 power over here. So e power 3x and like this, it will become 6 e power x, e power 2x and 6 e power 3x. Do one thing, take 6 common, so I have e power 2x plus e power 3x. Are they asking 5y1? So let's find 5y1 also. 5y1 will be what? 30 e power 2x plus e power 3x. One of them is clear. Now let's find 6y also, just for the sake of it. Let's find 6y also. 6y you're gonna find 18 e power 2x and 6 now, so 12 e power 3x. Okay, so we got 6y also. Now we'll work on our second derivative. So we have this as my first derivative. I'll work on this to get the second derivative. Okay, sir. Find here y2. y2 will be what? 6 will keep outside the constant. Differentiate now. So we'll have this as e power 2 times of e power 2x plus 3 times of e power 3x. Check. So 12 e power 2x plus 3 into 6, 18 e power 3x. 18 e power 3x. Okay. This is my y2. Now use this LHS side. Correct, no? 6 is the constant. E power 2x derivative is e power 2x into 2, e power 3x into 3 for second part. Okay. Club this together. LHS. What is LHS? y2 minus 5y1 plus 6y. Check. Check please. What is y2? 12 e power 2x plus 18 e power 3x minus 5y1. Check here, minus 30 e power 2x minus 30 e power 3x. Correct now? Right? This is 3. This is y2. This is minus 5y1. Okay, and plus 6y. So add this 18 e power 2x plus 12 e power 3x. Check here. 18 e power 2x, 12 e power 2x is 30, and 30 over here is cancelled. Right? 18 plus 12 is 30, and the other 30 negative is cancelled. Same again, 18 positive, 12 positive, 30 negative is cancelled. I'm getting this as 0, which is equal to RHS. So your statement is proved. Please check. Statement is proved. Very simple. Very, very simple. Have a look. Another 5-mark question from your second order derivative. Second order derivative. Find the integral of 1 upon root of 1 a square minus x square. So to prove this first and then use that to get the final result for the second part. Okay. So let's try from here first. Integration of this is given by what? In this we have to use what? The substitution. Use it. 1 second. Just a second. X equals to a sine theta. So yeah, let's differentiate. I'll get dx equals to a cos theta d theta. From here just find the value of theta also. So x by a equals to sine theta. Theta equals to sine inverse of x by a. Okay, sine inverse of x by a. Just for the sake of it, we found it. Now apply this substitution in the integration. You have this as integration dx equals to a cos theta d theta divided by root of a square minus a square sine square theta. Take a square common and out of the root we have a cos theta d theta. A square is common and out of the root will become a only, and then inside we have 1 minus sine square theta now. 1 minus sine square theta now. Now we all know this 2 will be cancelled. Because 1 minus sine square is what? Cos square. In the root will become cos only. Check here. So value of a becomes, value of I becomes a, and a also cancelled. Simply integration of d theta. What is the answer? Theta plus c. Correct now? We had only d theta left. The integration of d theta is theta plus c. Theta value we got it over here. Sine inverse of x upon a plus c. That's the proof of this derivation. Now we're looking for the second part. Evaluate that. Part 2 in this. Evaluate dx upon, let's write in the same form. 25 is nothing but 5 square minus x square. What is the answer going to be? Sine inverse of x. Compare these two. These two compare. X by a means x by 5 plus c. That's your answer. Sine inverse of x by 5 plus c. Please check. Okay, fair enough, clear. Yeah, another 5 marker. Okay, now find the area of ellipse by the method of integration. Okay, y square we can find the value. We have to make one of them the subject, then only we can apply the limit and everything. We'll see. Let's find y square first. So we'll have y square as 1 minus x square by a square. Let's simplify. I get a square minus x square by a square. Then I get the value of y square equals to, move the b square on that side, I'll get b square by a square and a square minus x square in the bracket. Correct? I have moved the b square on this side. Now take the root. I'll get b by a root of a square minus x square. This is my function. Okay, what function, sir? Check here. Ellipse, if I'm drawing, that's my ellipse, right? This is my ellipse. We all know they have equal parts. These parts are all equal. Now I got this function as y in the form of x. What's the limit for this? This is going to be 0. This is going to be the point A, right? The major axis is where? The major axis is at 0 to a, no? The x-axis is the major axis. So we're going to integrate this given function y in terms of the variable x from where to where? From 0 to a, to get the area under the curve. This part 1, only part 1. Okay, so area of this part 1 will be given by integration between the curve. 0 to a is the limit, 0 to a, from here to here, 0 to a is the limit for this function. Constant b by a will come outside. Okay, b by a will come outside. Yeah, b by a will come outside, and you'll have integration of this a square minus x square dx. Particular function, we all know the answer for that. Let's try them. So area of the part 1 will be given by b by a is the constant outside. Integration of this will be what? X by 2. X by 2, the same root repeats, plus a square by 2 and the sine inverse of x by a. Under the limits 0 to a. That's the integration of root of a square minus x square. Particular function. Okay. And b by a, substitute the value of upper limit a first. So you'll have a into a square minus a square, 0. Put here x as a, this whole thing is 0. Next, put over here, you'll have a square by 2, sine inverse of a by a. What is that? Sine inverse of 1. Put x as a, it will become sine inverse of a by a. Sine inverse of a by a. Please check. Okay, so 1. Now put 0. Lower limit, put 0. If you put 0 over here, everything is 0. Now sine inverse of 0, also 0. Correct, now? Put lower limit 0 in this one, 0 into anything, 0. Sine inverse of 0, 0 means whole thing becomes 0. Check what I'm left with now. B by a square by 2, sine inverse of 1, pi by 2. So this is cancelled. I have the value as pi a into b. So pi ab. This is a derivation, okay? Important one. Pi ab by 4. This is nothing but area of my one of the part. Pi ab by 4 square units. But I'm looking for area of the ellipse. I'm looking for area of ellipse. Area of ellipse. It will be 4 times of, there are how many parts? 4 parts. So 4 times of this value. Pi ab by 4. Cancels. My answer is pi ab square units. Pi ab square units. Please check. Pi ab square units is the final answer for the area of ellipse. What did we do? We found for the only one part under the limit 0 to a. This is just this part we have dealt with. 0 to a, this is 0, okay, 0 to a. Got the function y as subject in terms of the variable x, integrated using the particular function, and got the result as pi ab by 4 for the one of the sections. We have total of 4 sections, so into 4 we did to get the answer. Clear? Yes? Continue. 45. The general solution of the differential equation given like this. What is this equation? If you remember, this is the linear differential equation. This is the linear differential equation of this form: dy by dx, okay, plus 2y sin x is there. No, it means my value of p is this and the value of q is this. Value of q is this. Okay, so I get this as please check. This will become, what is it? You'll have this integrating factor as e power p dx, e power p dx. So we'll have this as e power 2 as it is, integration of dx, the constant. I get e power 2x as my integrating factor. Integrating factor. Okay. Yes. So this is clear. Okay, so we have if now. This is correct. Now we're gonna get the final answer as, what is it? Y times of if equals to integration of if into q dx. Okay. Yes. So what is it? Y into e power 2x equals to integration of e power 2x sin x dx. Now this is my final answer, but we have to integrate this also. We'll go about that, don't worry. So have a look. Yes. So what do we have? Integration of this part. We'll just deal with this part. E power 2x sin x dx. If you integrate this, you'll have multiple loop of, what is it? Multiple loop of your by parts. So there's a form for this. E power ax sin bx. Integration is given as e power ax by a square plus b square a sin bx minus b cos bx minus b cos bx. 1 second. Here looks confusing. I'll write this again. Yeah, it'll become a sin bx minus b cos bx. Okay, clear? Now if you apply this over here, what are you gonna get? Check please. If you apply this formula over here, we're gonna get what? Your a value is 2. So e power, for this one, e power 2x, no? E power 2x upon a square will be 2 squares of 4. What is b value? B value is 1. So plus 1, e power 2x plus 4 plus 1. Okay. And over here you'll have again 2 sin bx means simply sin x. 2 sin x minus is there. So minus b will be 1 only. Here you can compare, b is 1. So I get simply cos x. Okay, so this is my answer. So this I can replace it in this part. I'll get the final result as y e power 2x equals to e power 2x upon 5. Then I have over here 2 sin x minus cos x plus c. This is your general solution. This is your general solution. If you want, you can move the e power 2x over here. This will cancel. You'll have c times of e power minus 2x. Your choice. Okay. This is clear. Easy question. Just the form is very, very important. This particular form. Remember this. Otherwise, you can use this at multiple occasions. You have to use your by parts. Once for sine will become cos, and you can go about that. Next. What is this? This is clear, right? Yeah. Next we are moving to the 6 marker, the part E. We have 2 parts of different integral to prove, and then we have to move to our linear programming question. Both of them are very easy. Start with the first part, 46 part 1 we're going to start with. Please check. Prove this property of definite integral and then find the value of this. Okay, let's prove the property of this first. So we'll take this question as 0 to a f of x dx. That's what they've given. Yeah, let's use the substitution over here. X equals to a minus t. I can substitute it. X equals to a minus t. Yes, you'll get dx equals to minus dt. Please change the limit also. When x is 0, a will be, t will be a. X is 0, t, if you check here, t will come over here, t will become a. When x is a, upper limit, t will become 0. Now use all of this together. You have this integration as 0 to a f of x dx will become a to 0 f of a minus t minus dt. Am I right? Now bring this minus sign outside. You'll have minus a to 0 f of a minus t dt. Use this negative sign in the limit. The limit will interchange. So you'll have this answer as, please check, 0 to a f of a minus t dt. And this is nothing but your value of 0 to a, what is it? F of x dx. Now we all know that in a given function, in a given integration, I can change the variable without any change in the integration. So let's do that. Limit remains same, 0 to a, just change the variable. F of a minus x dx. I've changed the variable x to t to x. Check here. Same thing is looking to be proven. 0 to a f of a minus x. So this is your proven condition. Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Just a second. This is here. Actually, this is here. Please check. Here you go. This is your proven condition for the first property. The half of 3 mark. Other half is that finding the value of root x upon root x plus 4 minus x. What is it? Integration of, what is it? Excuse me. Root x upon 0 to 4 is there, no? Root x upon root x plus 4 minus x. How do you prove it? Simply apply the King's rule. Same one. If you apply King's rule, what do? Sum of the limits. So 4 plus 0 minus x. You're going to replace x by this. So you replace x by, what is it? 4 minus x. Replace it. You'll have what? Same thing. You'll have the limit same, 0 to 4. It'll become 4 minus x. You'll have over here same thing, 4 minus x, and this will become what? 4 minus of 4 minus x. It'll become simply x. Cross check, please. Not sure, cross check. Okay. 4 minus x. 4 will be cancelled. You'll have only root x left. Okay. Now this is my equation number. Let's say I equation 1. Same thing. I equation 2. Add 1 and 2. If you add 1 and 2, you'll get what? 2i equals to integration 0 to 4. You have same thing over here. Root x plus root of 4 minus x divided by root of 4 minus x plus root of x dx. This whole thing is cancelled, right? So integration of this dx will become what? X from where to where? 0 to 4. This is 2i. This will become simply 4. So 2i is 4. It means I value is 2. Please check. 2i is 4. 4 minus 0 is 4. So I means the value is I is 2. Value of I is 2. First part of 46th one is done. This 46th one, both part is over. Next is OR part. 46 OR, which is a question on, what is it? Z is given as linear programming. Z is given as, what is it? 250x plus 75y. 250x plus 75y. Okay. 1 second, guys. Just a second. Let me just make sure there is no mistake. So 250x plus 75y. Yeah. And the constraint x plus y less than 60. And we have next one is what? 25x plus 5y is less than 500. 25x plus 5y is less than 500. 25x, not 28. This 25x. Yes, 1 second. 25x plus 5y is less than 500. and of course non-negative constraints are there in the first quadrant. Okay, nothing else is there. We have to maximize it. Yeah, okay. Can we draw the graph over here? I think this will work. Let's draw the graph directly. So first equation will be what? When you put x as 0, y is 60. Excuse me, I'll draw it over here. 0 comma 60. When you put y 0, x is 60. This is the curve. This represents x plus y equal to 60. Correct? Next is when x is 0, y is going to be 100. Correct now? If you put x as 0 over here, 5y is 500 means y is going to be 100. So let's call it to be 0 comma 100. And then y is 0, x will be what? 20, right? 25 times 20 is 500, correct? So 20. This is the curve. Now both of them are less than. It means I have to go below both the curves, like this. Okay, so this is my required feasible reason. This is my required feasible reason. This point is 0 comma 0. I have to find this point only. How do you find this point? By solving the equations. So multiply this with, you can take 5 common over here. You have this as 5x plus y equals to 500. It's going to be 100. So I have 5x plus y equals to 100, and bring this over here. I'll get x plus y is 60. Subtract them. You'll get here 4x, 0 and 40. So x value is what? X value is 10. If x is 10 means sum is 60, so 10 comma 50. 10 comma 50. So I have got all the 4 critical points. I've got all the 4 corner points, not critical points, corner points. Okay, let me write here the corner points and z value. So we had 0 comma 0, we have 20 comma 0, we have 10 comma 50, and we have also 0 comma 60, no? I guess, check, 0 60, 20 0, 20 0 and 10 50 and 0 0. Yes. What is z? Z is 250 75. 250x plus 75y. 75y. Doesn't look like 250. Let me rewrite it. Okay. So now put the value back in. You have this as 0. Over here you'll have 5. 25 into 2 is 50. So 5000 you'll have, I guess. Okay, correct, no? 25 into 2 is 50. And we have 2 zeros, so 5000. If you apply this, you'll have 2500 and 50 into 75. So 5 are 25 carries 2 and 37. Correct? 3750. This sum becomes what? 0575 is 2. 3 plus 2 is 5 and 1, 6, 6 to 50. Last one, 0, 60. Check here. This will be 0 plus 60 into this. 5, 6 are 30, carries 3. And 6, 7 are 42 plus 3, 45. This is correct. 4500. So this is your maximum value. This is your Z max. So Z max is equals to 6250 and occurs at the point 10 comma 50. This is your final answer. Please check. This is your final answer. Occurs at this point. This is your point of maxima. Clear? Simple question. Okay, done. Now the last problem. 4 marker. Let's solve this and end our session for model question paper number 1. A is 5643. Satisfy the equation given like this. Let's satisfy first. We have to prove that it satisfies. So find A square. What is A square? 5643. 5643. Check. 25 and 24. So 49. Correct, na? 25 and 24 is 49. 30 and 18. So 48. 5 4s are again 20 and this is 12. So 32. 24 and 24 and 9. So 33. Correct? This is your A square. I have what? Other than this, I have minus 8A. So I have to find 8A now. Find 8A. multiply 8 into 5, 40, 8 into 6, 48, 8 into 4, 32, 8 into 3, 24. 24. So I've got this 8a also. Next is what? Next is finding 9i. So find 9i now. 9i will be 9, 0, 0, 9. Now take the LHS side, please. It is a square minus 8a minus 9i. Check this out. The difference is coming as what? Difference of this 49 minus 40 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. Difference of these two plus this. Difference of all of this. Okay, 49 minus 40 is 9, minus 9 is 0. Next, 48 minus 48 is 0, minus 0 is 0. 32 minus 32 is 0, minus 0 is 0. 33 minus 24 is 9, minus 9 is 0. So it is equals to what? Your RHS. Hence proved. Hence proved. Now they are asking us to find the A inverse also. The question is given a square minus 8a equals to, just write this as 9i. Move the 9i on this side. Okay, so now you write I equals to 1 by 9 a square minus 8a. 1 by 9 a square minus 8a. What did I do? I moved the 9 on this side. Okay, now apply A inverse on each of the sides. Apply A inverse on each of the side. You'll have A inverse I 1 by 9. You'll have A inverse with A square and minus 8 times of A inverse with A. You have the answer as A inverse equals to 1 by 9. This will become what? Simply A. This will become what? 8I. Check here, 1 by 9. What is the value of A now? Value of A is going to be 5643. 5643 and minus 8008. Final answer you check for A inverse. 1 by 9. 5 minus 8 is minus 3. 6 minus 0 is 6. 4 minus 0 is 4. And 3 minus 8 is minus 5. That's my final answer. Please check. Please check. 1 by 9 minus 3 by 4 and 6 by minus 5. I hope this is visible. I hope this is visible. This is the final answer for the 47 OR part. 47 first part. 47 first part. Please check. Okay. Now 47 OR part. 47 OR part. Please check. We have kx plus 1, 3x minus 5. Fx for x is what? X less than 5, x greater than 5. X less than 5 and x greater than 5. What are the given? Is continuous at 5. Continuous means limit of the function fx when x tends to 5 will be equal to f of 5. This is the meaning of continuous function. Yes. Limit you will find from this one. An equality is holding here, so you can find the f of 5 from here. So find f of 5 from here, k into 5 plus 1. A limit you can find from here. So limit of 3 into x minus 5, x tends to 5, you will have the value as 15 minus 5 equals to 5k plus 1. This is 10 equals to 5k plus 1. So for the given function to be continuous, this is going to be 9 equals to 5k. Value of k is 9 by 5. Value of k is 9 by 5. Have a look. So first part of 47th one, 4 marker, and OR part is done over here. Okay. So now this is your end of model question paper number 1. If you are here for the first time, if you're watching me for the first time, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, because there's more things coming your way. We're going to help you in every way possible in preparing for your PU2 boards, in your KSAT, in your Comet K, and you'll get a very good result. Just trust us on that. And if you're here for the first time, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. And any video which is coming your way, whether it is a live, whether it is a scheduled video lecture coming your way, keep the like that session and keep the notification well turned on, and do not miss out on any lecture, bacha. because now the time is very less. Okay, if you miss one lecture, you don't have time to cover up. So every lecture which is coming your way is for your own benefit, so make sure that you are coming here and watching all the sessions. Okay, that is what is required of you, and you're gonna do that. If you do that, you'll have very good result. Okay, rest all the problems and anything that you want to ask me, leave that in the comment section. I'll reply to all of that. We'll see you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye bye.